1979, a group of frail, elderly men were brought to a secluded monastery in New Hampshire. When they stepped out of the van, they were greeted by a Harvard psychologist named Dr. Ellen Langer. She told them that they would be living in this monastery for the next week with zero outside contact. After the old men struggled to bring their heavy bags inside, they looked around and realized they had just walked into a time machine. Everything inside looked exactly like it was from 20 years ago. There was no modern technology, only vintage TVs, radios, and magazines from the 1950s. There were no mirrors either, only photos of what these men looked like 2 decades ago. Dr. Langer gave them one rule. They had to discuss events from the 50s as if they were happening right now. So for the next week, they talked about Castro coming into power, watching the Ed Sullivan Show, and read 1959 editions of Life magazine. On the final day of the retreat, Dr. Langer saw something incredible. The same men who had arrived 1 week earlier, barely able to walk around without their canes, were now running on the grass playing a game of touch football. They had aged in reverse, and the medical tests proved it. They were taller with stabilized posture. Their fingers had grown because the inflammation causing their arthritis had been reduced. Their hearing and vision had improved, and when strangers were shown the before and after photos, they said the men looked like they were 2 to 3 years younger. Before the experiment, the men had adopted a state of learned helplessness. The world treated them like frail old men who needed constant care and assistance, and so that's how they saw themselves. But within just 1 week of living as if they were younger, their minds commanded their bodies to actually be younger.